Well, after looking at that first data set, there just wasn't enough data in it. So I went and made some more. So back to where we started, we are at hospital number 10, incident number 7. Let's go investigate hospital number 10 and incident number 7. So we filtered them out. It seemed like we could do something with this here, but as you'll notice on the side, the rows are just hidden. And so if we actually want to do anything with this, we have to copy it out and put it somewhere else. So we're going to copy this whole section of data, Control Shift down and Control Shift right arrow to copy it, and Control C to bring it in. We're going to put it into a new sheet. Again, we have to make the columns wide enough. And we're going to rename it to Hospital 7 Incident Rollerblading. Well, that's enough. Great. So these are all the incident number 7 rollerblading in the hospital number 10. Great. The first thing we have to do is to know the mean and month for the 12-month period, 2018. So looks like we've got a lot of 2018 data. We probably should have, well, anyways. So we want the mean per month. So the first thing we need to do is we need to know what month this thing happened in. So this column here has got the date of the incident, and we need to know the month of that incident. So we're going to create a new column, Control Shift plus as a shortcut key. We're going to call it incident month. And we want to get the month from that. Well, we can do that with a formula called month equals month. That. And it returns us the month number. I should probably format that to be a text, not a date. Great. So we've got our month there. We can double click on this little dot and it will drag that formula all the way down. Month 5, month 9, month 11. There is a way to get the text of that month, but I'm just going to stay with you can leave that to yourself. So we've got the month number, and we want to know how many there are in each period. Now, what we could do is we could count them up. We could say, oh, there's an 11, there's another 11, there's 11. But computers are much better at doing that kind of counting than we are, especially when we've got how many data sets? 574 rows. We'd be counting for a long time. So another way to do it would be to sort it and count it that way. That would certainly help. So we could sort. We could go to data and sort it on that column, and there are all the ones together. We could highlight them and say, yes, there are there are 43 of them. Oh yes, that's the other problem. We're only supposed to do the 2018 ones, not the 2019 ones. Oh, sorry, the most recent year. We're supposed to do the 20. Yeah. Yeah, I see my 2018 should be 2017, but I guess we'll have to work on that soon. So we've got the month, but we also need the year so we can filter that out. So again, I'm going to make that column in there. We're going to say incident year, and we're going to use a formula equals year of that. And again, it wanted to make it into a date because that was a date that we moved it out of, and we're going to make it into a year. Let's get rid of that comma because years shouldn't really have a comma in them. And again, we can fill that in. Great. So we could sort by both of those, incident year and incident month, and we could count them up. But it would be long and boring. So there's a much better way to do it. It's a thing called a pivot table, and I'll tell you about that in a sec after I change all my 2019s to 2017s.